Hi guys, so don't mind nutmeg underneath all the hay, but if you didn't watch the cage tour video already, then I will leave a link to that below. Since I didn't upload last week, I am going to be uploading 2 videos this week, and then I'm going to try to get back to 1 video a week. But anyways, I am going to show you guys their organization. Alright, so this is just my guinea pigs organization. I really like the way that I organized it all, and it definitely took a few trial and error things, but overall I really like the way that it looks now, so I'm just going to get started and get into more of like detail where and like what everything is. Okay, so right here I just have this bin, and this is from Walmart. I don't know how much it is, but it's probably not all that expensive. On top here I just have more commonly used things, I guess you could say. I have this little seagrass hay thing, igloo, which won't really fit anywhere else, so I just kind of stuck it on top of there. And I have a reusable bag, and I keep it there so I can kind of remind myself that I need to use that because I always end up forgetting. Here I just have a Oxbow Daily C vitamin C supplement. I don't really like these kind. They come in little tablet things like that. It's pretty cheap and everything. I mean, it was like $8, but it comes with 90 of them. I want to switch over to the Hay Tab ones that they created, so next time I go to the pet store in a couple weeks, I'm going to try to see if they have those. I also have these nail clippers, which I normally keep in a special drawer thing that I have for all the grooming stuff, but I just bought these because the other ones that I had were too big, and I picked these up, and I'm just keeping them out here to use next time because I need to cut their nails soon. Here I just have their little veggie bowl thing, and I just think it is the absolutely cutest little bowl thing, and I've wanted it for so long. I finally got it like a while ago, but I use it just for their veggies and everything, which I need to give them. And right up here is just their food. I use the Oxbow Adult Guinea Pig food, and then up top here is just their ceramic bowl. Inside their little pellet container I also have a 1/4 cup measuring scoop, so that I know that I'm giving them the right amount, because each guinea pig should be getting 1/8 of a cup once a day. Since I have 2 guinea pigs, I give them 1/4 of a cup. Okay, now my guinea pigs were just going absolutely wild because they could smell their food. So note to self, try not to open their food container when they are right by the side of the cage. Anyways, in this bin I just kind of have all like random stuff. So that's my dog sighing in the background. I have some like chalkboard paint because I wanted to label some stuff. Like I was thinking of painting little decal-y things on the wooden drawers right there, kind of labeling them. So if you guys have any ideas of what I should label, then comment them below. And then I just have some cable ties for like building their cage and stuff. I have this little reflective tread stuff, which are meant for stairs, but I'm going to use it for a guinea pig ramp. And I have just like an extra scoop thing, some igloos, containers down there. I have this pillow thing, which is really comfy. I'm going to use it for them to snuggle up against, but I just want to make like a fleece thing to go around it, so that way if they do chew it, they won't chew this, since there's little bead things in it. There'll be fleece around it, so that way they can't get to that. And then I have just scrap fabric in here as well, because I didn't know really where else to put that. Okay, so for these wooden drawers, I got these at IKEA. I'm just going to talk about the top 2 because you can't really get to the 3rd one, which I didn't really think about, but I just have like extra fabric bins in there for holding stuff, but those are just like my extra ones. So down here I just have some building supplies. Like I have wire cutters, extra hemming web, some like just random stuff. Like I have this label thing from when I bought fleece stuff at IKEA. It was only $2 for like a huge sheet. On that side, like right there, I have those little connector things for the CNC cage, but I hated those, so I don't use them. And then I just have an extra container for food. And then up here I have my tripod case, and then I also have some cozy items like these little no-sew snuggle sack things. I have fuzzy socks which they can snuggle up against, and I just kind of sew that part closed, which I haven't done yet. That way they can't put their head in there or anything. And I just have, I have like this little thing. I didn't really know where to put it, so I just threw it in there. And then I have extra pieces from when I had a fleece forest thing, but I don't have that anymore because I really don't have anywhere to hang it or put it. Okay, now moving on to this side. In this first bin right here, I just have their cage cleaning supplies. I have 2 dustpans. This one is from the dollar store, which kind of got some paint on it when I was painting my closet, and this one's just from IKEA. I use this one for daily sweeping their cage because it isn't as like stiff or anything, so it doesn't really move the fleece. And this one I use for when I actually clean their cage. I have a sponge, which I sometimes use for cleaning, but not really. And then I have 2 cage cleaners. They are both from Nature's Miracle. That's just the brand that I prefer. This one is the Stain and Odor Remover, and this one is the Urine Destroyer. In this bin, I'm not going to go into much detail because it's just like my dog's stuff, like her Treats. I can't say the word because she's right behind me. And yeah, so that's just what's in those 2 bins. And these bins I got at the dollar store. They work pretty well, and it beats paying $4 for each one of these things. You can get them for $1. Okay, now in this bin, on the bottom one, I have all of their grooming stuff. So these are the old nail clippers I have. I ordered them online, and as you can see, they are way bigger than these ones. So I thought that these were going to be a lot smaller, but they weren't. And it's really hard to cut their nails with that since it is so big. I also have just regular human nail clippers in here and a little nail filer. I have a couple brushes. I have this wired one, which I really don't use unless it's like the spring, just to get out their winter coat things. But even when I do use it, I use it very lightly because you really shouldn't dig this into their skin since it is wire, and I am very careful when I use this. Then I just have this little bristle brush. It's from Build-A-Bear. They sell brushes like this at the pet store, but I had this lying around my house, so I figured, you know, why not use this? It's free. I have some syringes. These are just 3 milliliters, and these are 1 milliliter. And then I just kind of have some extra papers. These little things for holding on to water bottles, and the little duck thing that comes in the clear water bottle. So the middle drawer right here is their treats. I actually said the word because my dog is sleeping, so I realized it's okay to say it. In here I just have, this is just like the littler pieces from the oxbow hay that I had. Right now I use a hay bale, and I will show you where I store my hay in a moment. And I didn't want to throw these out or anything, so I'm just going to use it to put in like treats or something like that. I have 2 oxbow treats. They are both the Simple Rewards ones. This one is the Timothy treats, and this one is the Veggie treats. I have these Vitacraft Slims with Alfalfa. I really don't like these. I'm saving them to do a products I regret buying. They are as hard as a rock, and I left them in my guinea pig's cage for a few days, and there really wasn't even a dent because they couldn't even eat it. I have these KT Alfalfa nibblers, and they're just carrot. I don't really give it to them that often since it does have alfalfa in it, but this is just like a very once in a while treat type thing. I have these KT baked carrot Timothy biscuits, and I was really sad because these weren't that expensive. I think they were like $4, but they absolutely hate them. Like, they don't even eat them, and it kind of is sad because you get like so much in here and I really don't know what to do with them. The last thing that I have are just these little wheat sprays, and yeah, so that's all that's in that bin. In this top drawer is just their toys. I have some extra paper towel rolls. I have some willow branch things. This funny bunny toy. It's kind of hard to get to this bin. I have a little veggie ball thing. Some little bell toys. I have this pumice stone thing, which I haven't given to them yet, and just like a couple other random things. Okay, for the last part of their little organization, well, sort of, I have just their fleece. I'm not going to go into much detail. Up here I have some fleece that I just ordered on Amazon. I have their fleece that I am currently using, and then down there I have their new fleece, which I need to make cage liners out of, and down here I just put this little iron thing that I just bought because I didn't really know where else to put it, and I need to use that to make stuff for their cage. As for their hay, I just keep it in this bin from IKEA right in between my nightstand and desk, just because it was like the perfect little spot for it and I didn't really have room underneath their cage for it. Their hay I got in a hay bale, which I highly recommend if you have the space to get a hay bale, because I still have like 4 giant trash bags full of this in my garage. So if you have this space, I highly recommend it, because I would normally be paying $9 for Oxbow hay, and that was only a 40-ounce bag. This was 25 pounds of hay for the same price. And you can find some hay bales for like $3–4, so I highly recommend hay bales. I haven't had any problems with it, and my guinea pigs absolutely love it, and it smells so nice and fresh. Okay, so that was my guinea pig organization. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this, and if you have any video requests, then please leave them down below so I know what you guys want to see. Like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Yes, so I will talk to you guys next week. Bye!